You've been looks maxing, you finally feel so confident with yourself, and now we've got the next challenge. This is actually talking with women, getting a girlfriend, going on dates, picking up girls in person.
I'm not gonna judge your journey. It is your fantasy, just as long as Wow!
And there is so much terrible information floating around the internet on how to actually do this.
For every guy who ever opens up to his girlfriend about 2 months later, either the relationship ends or she's cheating on the side.
This is going to be pretty much the only dating video you will ever need to watch to get an infinite amount of dates in 2025. So without further ado, let's get it. First things first, we need to have our priorities straight. So before we actually start dating, we need a couple of things checked off. Okay, so first of all, we need the face. Facially, you have to at least be a 6 out of 10 on the PSL scale, because unfortunately, if you're below this, you haven't done enough looks maxing, what's going to happen? You're going to start trying to ask out these girls, cold approaching, improving your Instagram, but you might not be at the PSL level yet, to where you get positive reinforcement to build your confidence, and it can actually lower it. So you want to make sure facially you are good to go. Step number 2, we want to make sure we are at a healthy body fat percentage. We at least have a male model physique, which doesn't require a whole bunch of muscle, but as long as you are between 10 to 12% body fat, the facial shape is going to come in. You've got the discipline to lean down. Overall, you've got some abs to show off and flex on the internet. That is step 2. And step 3, you cannot be completely broke. Like right now, if you were to go on a date, let's say the bill is $100 for both of you. If you are struggling to pay the full $100 tab, do not try to date. That is going to be one of the first rules, by the way, of dating. Never, ever, ever try to go half and half. Never try to get her to pay anything. No matter what it is, you pay for everything. You don't ask, you don't question it, you just pay for it. As long as she's not the one picking the expensive dinner dates, then yes, you are paying for it. Now, you look fantastic. You are actually ready to go out on the dating market. You've got some money, but what do you actually do? Do you just go cold approach a whole bunch of girls because all these guys on the internet tell you to never download the dating apps, never do any of this stuff? No, that's actually the worst thing you could possibly do. So let me tell you how women are actually thinking in 2025. First of all, if you go up and cold approach a woman, which we're going to get into, what's going to happen is she's going to want to exchange social medias, not necessarily just getting your phone number. She will want your Instagram. Even if you just get her phone number, before she feels comfortable enough, before she is safe enough to go out on a date with you, she will get your name, your first name, your last name, and she will stalk you. And here's the thing, man. If she does not like what she sees, you will not get a date. So I don't care how you get the date, how you know the girl, if you don't have proper photos in 2025. You're screwed. I'm telling you right now, you cannot date until you've got some half-assed decent photos to post online. So this is when it comes down to actually knowing what the heck you were doing. You've got to know your angles. You got to know your good side, how to actually take an angle, make the eyes pop, make everything pop. You've got to learn about lighting, getting that sunset glow on your face to where it makes your skin look freaking amazing, and overall how to look freaking awesome. You've got to learn how to edit your photos to look aesthetic without looking cringy, and how to subtly face sap and even enhance your photos just a little bit, nothing crazy. You need to actually build an aesthetic Instagram and look like you have a life that she wants to be a part of, even if it's for like a one-night stand scenario. Even if you have a boring life, chances are she will not even want to go out on a date with you. So that kind of comes down to the prerequisite, man. You got to at least do interesting things. I don't care if it's in your hometown, your home country. You can go out. I'm from one of the most boring places in the world. I would find all these remote camping trails, all these cool exotic animals in the most boring place ever, man. So I don't care where you are, you can find cool stuff wherever you are. And your following, unfollow matters quite a bit. So if it's one-to-one, this is going to be pretty much mid. She's not going to be impressed, obviously, but it's not going to turn her off. But if you're following 5,000 people, all these female models, and then you've got like 500 followers, you just cooked yourself, man. You shot yourself in the foot. No chances of dating. The best thing is going to be at least to have a 10-to-1 ratio, following to followers ratio. So if you've got 1,000 followers, you're following 100 people. Now, this isn't to be rude to anybody. This is more so just showing exclusivity. Only follow people you genuinely mess with. You genuinely know and mess with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson? Probably not. So I would not necessarily follow him unless he actually helped change your life. You guys got to realize height matters so much on social media. It's more so about the perception of height. Like the difference between 6 foot and 5'11" is basically nothing. But from a girl's mind, from her perspective, it's everything. So you got to know what to actually do. So we need to do a couple of things. You need to be height frauding maybe a little bit if you're below 6 feet tall. Do not post any photos online of you and your taller friends, as this is not going to look your absolute best. Obviously, wearing thicker shoes, boots with platforms, maybe some lifts will make you appear even more taller than you really are. But I'm not a fan of lying about my height, so if anything, I would just almost say something ridiculous. So fraud a little bit, and then if she asks, oh, how tall are you? Oh, I'm 5'3", and you're obviously not 5'3", but you're just kind of downplaying how tall you are, and she will probably make the assumption that you're 6 foot tall, because all these other guys who are 5'8" tell her that they are 6 feet tall. But at this point, you really don't have to be too crazy with the social media stuff. If you are attractive enough, you can cold approach any single girl that you find attractive outside in public, and it's not going to be perceived as creepy. That's the difference, man. If you are below a certain threshold of attraction, you're going to go up to a girl, you are the creepy guy. You're going to get the cops called on you, man. But if you're above that threshold, let's say you're above a 6 out of 10, you've got at least a 7 out of 10 SMV, and you go up to any girl, you're probably going to have good chances. But all you have to do at this point is to not screw it up. A lot of guys, they recommend, oh, go up to the girl, say like, oh, you're the most gorgeous queen I've ever seen, or say some really cheesy, cringy pickup line. Neither one of these are gonna work, man. I would not go up to her and say anything cringy, anything cheesy that can ruin it. Just go up to her and say, hey, I just thought you were cute. Where are you from? And if it's obvious that she's from there, or you've actually seen her around, just start some sort of small talk. Go from there. But what I always like to do is keep it short so she doesn't start getting uncomfortable, anything like this, and then exchange social medias. That way she can get more comfortable stalking you, and then ask her out from there. Obviously, whenever you're on these dates, you do need some testosterone to keep things up at a certain point of the date. So I've got you covered, man. First of all, it's going to be Aries Rage, the best testosterone booster on the entire market. We've got Mako, which is scientifically proven to enhance overall vitality, function, everything. Tonga Ali, which boosts testosterone by 37% after only 4 weeks of taking it. Boron, which increases free testosterone by 28%, decreases estrogen by 39%. We've got zinc, we've got oyster extract, we've got pumpkin extract. Everything needed to boost testosterone is in Aries Rage. Don't just take my word for it. I've got tons of people all over the world getting crazy results with Aries Rage. Don't forget about Titan Growth 2.0 as well. This is the best supplement on the entire market to optimize your overall health, because 92% of you guys are deficient in basic vitamins, minerals. When this happens, your IGF-1 human growth hormone shuts down, closes your growth plate, so you won't grow as tall as you're supposed to. Your face isn't going to develop. Overall, your health is not optimized, man. You need Titan Growth 2.0 on my website, because we got 500 to 1,000% of all your daily required nutrients to optimize your overall health. Use my code Wayne right now to get 10% off everything. Enjoy my school while you're at it, man. I've got over 10 hours of content teaching you how to looks max, height max, female nature. Everything is all in my school. Every 2 weeks we hop in a group VIP call with me and all of my students. It's the best school of self-improvement. You got to join right now, man. Link in the description. Now, night outs are going to be one of the best things that you can actually do to increase your skill set, man. That's what it's about, skill set. You're not going out to the bars, to the pubs to pick up a whole bunch of girls and sleep with someone new every single night. Unless that's your thing. But even if you're looking for love, you're still going to have the skill set. Like, once that dream girl comes across, but you don't even know how to talk to her, you've screwed yourself, man. So you need to know how to talk to them. You need to be going on nights out just to get the skill set. But here's the thing. I see so many guys. They start going out in groups of guys. We got huge little sausage fest, and this is not going to work. That is the worst thing you can ever do. You see those sausage fest groups of guys, nights out, they don't go home with anybody. They go home with each other, all of each other, which nothing wrong with that. But if you actually want to get good at talking with girls, max one wingman, max. But the best, I'm going to be honest, go by yourself. I'm going to be straight up. When you go by yourself, it's so easy to talk to girls. But if you do have a wingman, it might make you come off a little bit less weird than if you're just completely solo. But I never had any issues with that when I was single. On a night out, most girls are going to be giving you choosing signals left and right, because they are there for one thing and one thing only. So whenever you get any choosing signals from a girl on a night out, boom, go talk to them. Just, hey, what's up? How are you? I thought you were cute. Go from there. Like, super simple, nothing crazy. Dance with them, get to know them, just learn to get comfortable. Now, after you are actually talking with this woman, what do you actually text her to keep things going, to keep the interest? Well, the best thing to do, like we've been talking about, don't screw it up. That is going to be the key notion to all this. You got to look attractive enough, and then do not screw it up. So how do you not screw up the texting game? By texting them too much. So many guys, they're trying to fall in love with this girl through text. She's not going to fall in love with you through words, through the things on the phone. She will fall in love with you in person, looking into your eyes, kissing you. That is when she catches feelings, not when she's texting you. So you got to keep that desire going and keep her wanting more by making the meetup, man. You were texting to meet up. That's the only time you were texting. You're not flirting. You're not sending emojis like, hey, I had an awesome time tonight. That's it. Hey, I had an awesome time meeting you. That was fantastic. Don't say anything else. Maybe 2-3 days later, hit her up again. Like, hey, I'm going out to the movies on Friday. I really want to see this new movie. I'm going to go by myself. I would love for you to join. Are you free? Something like that. And if you have done everything right to this point, she will say yes. Last dating tip for all of my brothers. You got to have fun with this, man. Do not treat this as like the game. A lot of guys do this. You fall into the trap like, oh, I got to sleep with so many girls. Like, if I'm not sleeping with this girl, blah, blah, blah. That is the only goal. I'm telling you right now. Make it a priority. You're not trying to sleep with her. She will try to get with you at the end of the night if that's what you want. But trying to not obsessively get inside of her pants is going to be the easiest way to actually do it. If anything, you make a move at the very end of the night, super confidently, no hesitation. But before that, no signs of interest. Just like you're asexual, you could not care less. In a general, just keep things loose with a lot of women you're talking to. Right now, the goal is skill acquisition, like we talked about. If a girl does not just blow your socks off, like you're so impressed, she's got all the boxes checked off for you, then obviously, don't go out with her. Don't keep dating her. But this is about skill acquisition. There's nothing wrong with dating around, learning the skills, everything. That's it, man. Subscribe if you're new. I love you guys with all my heart. Peace.